Um, y'all behave, all right? I don't want to have to whoop any butts. Hey, Bella, cut it out. That lullaby. Bella, this is not your room. Cut it out. Cut the shit. What are you doing? Uh, it smells bad? Huh? You, uh, shit, I don't have any. All right. There we go. Get the, oh, about to put the whoop down on you, boy. Put the ass whoop on you, down. That down thrust like the Adventures of Link, dog. Zelda 2, bitch. Uh, Zelda 2. I'm gonna get a Zelda brew. Down. Coming to you, biatch, biatch. Ah, smash that shit like a 23-year-old pussy. All right, let's go. Biatch. I'm gonna get that He-Man sword on you, dog. I have the power. Yeah. Take your ass back to Eternia, dog. Go with Skeletor and shit. Yeah. Skeletor. Ooh. I like when I'm Skeletor. My favorite place to be. Ooh. Gotta head to Rito, dog. Gotta head to Rito. I need my Doritos. Laying down verdicts like Judge Ito. Uh, I got hit by the mosquitoes, but I hit up the burritos. Yeah, I guess in the Israeli-Iran war, probably Americans, Israelis are thinking, okay, is this the silence before the storm? It's probably what most Americans are thinking, like, okay, it's been awfully, I wouldn't say quiet, but it's been, you know, what are they saving it for? Are they saving the terrorist attack for 4th of July? they're saving the terrorist attack for 4th of July. What would I guess in the year 2001 the most surprising attack would be a plane, a suicide attack that killed thousands of people, a plane into a building. That was the most surprising attack that you could pull off, and you could pull it off with lax security in the air and lax immigration enforcement back in the days, because why was the immigration enforcement? Why was it so lax back in the days? It was like Americans really didn't feel like there was an immigration problem necessarily, and maybe some small businesses to medium-sized businesses, maybe they liked the cheap labor, and it wasn't like a threat to like American language or American culture or American people as it did become at that particular time. Maybe because the United States was around ethnically around 85% white in the 1990s before 2000. Maybe it was 75% plus. Maybe it was 80%. But so people didn't. They weren't like in a panic mode, like, oh my God, we're running out of white people. Like foreigners are coming in. They're invading. They're not assimilating. Like there wasn't that kind of panic back in the 1990s, early 2000s. So not on the scale of panic that we have today. Um, so somebody from a foreign country, a terror cell, could enter the country on a education, school, work visa with relative ease, and come kind of moonlight in the country for a while on a student vacation, and they learned to fly planes. They went to pilot school. Oh, did you get a pallet for it? Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have some great cheeseburgers tonight. Grilled cheeseburgers with some French fries. Ooh, classic Americana tonight. You want the American cheese on it? Okay. Oh yeah, I'll just have American cheese tonight. Keep it simple. Yeah. Keep it simple in my temple. Mm. Cause I'm coming like a pinball. Nice. Okay, so immigration was lax in the 1990s. Um, I mean, it was heavily enforced by Clinton and George W. Bush, but not like in a panic, mode. Now it's like panic mode because Biden Harris let in 10 to 12 million illegals, probably for political reasons, to try to get a permanent Democrat voting base, and that was to basically replace the native vote, the native people, the American people. So I wouldn't necessarily call it the Great Replacement, but that's what a lot of people call it. So maybe besides the phrase, the Great Replacement, maybe I would rather call it the Great Displacement because it displaces Americans. It disturbs Native Americans' lives. Copious mushroom skewers. Um, yeah. Everybody ready for that Juneteenth celebration? Oh man, people won't stop talking about it. It's like, whoa. Everybody's gonna Juneteenth it up tomorrow. Not really. Yeah. Maybe to celebrate, we'll get some Popeye's chicken tomorrow with some red beans and rice and some biscuits. Chicken and biscuits. Ooh. Okay. Here we go, Dawn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Want to make an omelet? Yeah. Let's get on that omelet, baby. All right, maybe have some meaty rice balls. Let's get a fish dish up in the mix. No. Ooh. Get a fish sticks up in the mix. Gonna have some fish sticks. Gonna lay some bricks. Yay. All right, how much meals do we have so far? Now we are nowhere near completing the game, but I love this game. So this is like the game I wish never ended. Yeah. Got a hardy lizard wishing he was a wizard. When he's coming with his gizzards. Yo, yo, bring the wizard on. Check this out, don't make the potion. Got that hardy elixir, Don. My boy with his stein. I need like a beer mug that big. I don't know, coffee mug it would be too big, but for beer or water it would be pretty good. And tea. All right, yo, what's up, Lester? They gave a Japanese Asian looking dude a name like Lester. Okay. Are we out of milk right now? Fuck. We need to pick up some milk, dog. Ain't no grocery around here, though, fool. Shit. Oh, man. Let's go to Rito, though. It'd be neato if we went to Rito. Uh, kick in the beat, though. Yeah, I heard the new Will Smith song. I like Pretty Girls. Man, that was some shit. Wickedy wild, wild. His old shit was better. Get jiggy with it, na 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 na. Wait, wait. Get jiggy with it, na 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 na. Wickedy wild, wild, the wild, wild west. Wickedy, wickedy, jiggity, jiggity, nickety, proclivity, chivity, livity, rivety. Yeah. What happened to that shit? No, they don't. It doesn't rap that hard anymore. Where's the good rhymes? Where's the good times? They're gone. My God, it's over. All right. So what are we going to celebrate with Juneteenth? We're going to get get that pipe, get that Louisiana fried chicken. We're going to go to Popeyes and get the chicken and biscuits. Hell yeah. How else would you celebrate it though? Yeah. No, maybe not. Maybe not. We're not probably gonna. You know what though? I think some people wouldn't even get it. I think some people don't care about Juneteenth so much that some people don't even know that it's a thing unless the media tells them. And, I mean, unless you have a job and you get off for Juneteenth or something. If it's like a paid like holiday or a federal holiday or you're out of school on Juneteenth or something, then you'd know about it. But like a lot of people that aren't like if the media didn't tell them it was Juneteenth, they would not even know what that was. And so I bet if I told a random friend or relative like, hey, let's go to Popeyes. Went the wrong way, huh? Yeah. It's my boy just saying, don't. It's my boy. My homie of the bird people. Yeah. I like I like pretty girls. I like pretty girls. Eh. Oh, you're married. You can't get pretty girls anymore. Unless he's getting tang on the side. And he's things get some you think he's like, man, I'm a multi-millionaire. I need to get some fresh bush. Like, I know I'm married, but my son is gay and my wife cheats on me, so he's probably thinking it's time to go down to the. Or Will Smith could just be. He could just tell his wife like. Uh, he could just tell his wife like, "Oh yeah, babe, I'm going on a trip to make a movie," and he could just dip into Sweden and just be like, "Hey, what's your name? Oh, you're Will Smith. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought you were married. Oh no, I'm not married." It's like, and the girl would just be like, "Oh, maybe," unless she's like, "Oh, you're 60. You're an old man. You're as old as my grandpa. I'm leaving." Nah, I don't know about that. Hmm. You dirty old man. Eh. I like pretty girls. It's not. It's like such a non-song. It's just a beat, and then it's just like I like pretty girls. It's just like shit. All right, yo. Okay, there's no milk up in here, but we got wheat and we got the got some of that cane sugar dong. So I bet if I went up to a random white person tomorrow on Thursday, Juneteenth, and I told him, hey, let's go to Popeye's Chicken, the entire joke would be wasted because they wouldn't know what the fuck it is. Not only would they not even know, but they wouldn't even give a shit. They wouldn't even care. I've already got my clothes done. Already got my threads done. Yeah. Let's go to the grill. The grill, Don. Here's the only station that matters right here. The grill station. For real. Talking about my grill, my grill. Talking about my grill. Ooh, ooh, my grill. Talking about my grill. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, here's what we can do in this situation. Bring me the apples. So if you find yourself in this kind of situation, you don't have any milk. Here's the deal: you can get. Oh, my milk's back here, fool. Oh, it was back in my bugs and shit. What the hell? I should arrange my shit by food and not have it back here. If I can arrange my shit like that. Why do I have my fucking carrots? All right. Got our apples, got our wheat. All we need is that sugar cane. No. There it is up there. Got 21 sugar canes. Yeah. Just make it apple pie. Yeah. How about them apples? Ooh. Oh, you made it wrong, dude. Yeah. You gotta put a stick of butter to make it then. What the fudge? My wheat down here. Yo, we just made the apple pie, bruh. The crispy, flaky pie crust and sweet apples are a match made in heaven. Hell yeah. Bring that shit heavenly. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bring that shit heavenly. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, give me that salt. Give me the beef. Ooh. Give me that Endura carrot. You know I'm not gonna share it. Ooh. Should we put more beef in it? Or, okay, it has the salt. It has the, make it beefier. All right, this is cooking with Link. Mm. Cooking from The Legend of Zelda. We got that enduring veggie cream soup, baby. Ooh, vegetable soup. All right. Okay. Ooh, vegetable soup. Okay. Hell yeah. Ooh. No, that's not going to be on the album though. Maybe as like a comic track, like a hidden track, a ghost track. It's like ooh, vegetable soup. Not. It would be funnier like if it was the days of like vinyl records or CDs, but it's like the days of like digital downloads. That's not as funny. Cause I'm on top of the shop, and a beat's gonna drop. No, then I'm heading to IHOP, dog. Okay, so I guess Israel and Americans probably thought, oh, okay, we're just gonna do regime change to Iran, and there's gonna be no consequences in the militant fundamentalist jihad world. And well, that's not entirely true though. That there's not going to be consequences. Uh, so yeah, oops. I don't know what those consequences are going to be. You know, ramifications, short term and long term, but they may not be good. So yeah, I'm behind Israel and the United States all the way though. I'll get that out of the way. But oh shit. Uh, Now I got my winter shit on. Oh, this shield kind of blows ass. I'll get a better shield. Shit kind of blows ass. Kind of blowed. So one time Wayne was chilling with his friend from like Jersey Village. It's like a suburb of Houston, Texas. And I went into the IHOP where they were having coffee because I was meeting up with him. But I didn't catch the conversation before. And then his hippie friend said, "Dude, that blade." He literally said, "Dude, that blade." But I didn't hear what the story was before, so I didn't have any context for what was going on. So I just got there. I had no context for the conversation, right? Yeah, not at all. No, it was one lonely summer of my teenage years, and I think I was going towards like one of my teenage friends, house like when I was 12 or 13, and so like the teenage meeting place for all the teenagers in the neighborhood was like was like the was it no, it wasn't the pool area. There was like this big area that was like a big field where all the teenagers hung out at. And so there was this pretty blonde girl, and she was talking with some guy, of course, and she said, "What's up, Donald?" She said, what was the out of context thing that I heard she say? She goes, the penis is a muscle. Uh oh, it's attacking. That demon carver. Ba-ba. All right, I guess this sword is done, so I get the demon carver. Demon carver. Okay, so I guess Evie and Dr. Chris Martinson from Peak Prosperity, they keep playing and playing over and over again Ukraine's attack on the bombers in Russia, the drone attack, and how they crossed the border and no one saw all those drones, and how it was an unconventional attack. Yeah, kind of like it was an unconventional attack to have suicide hijackers hijack American planes and then fly them into American uh, govern government targets like the Pentagon and the World Trade Centers in the year September 11th, 2001. So that was novel attack at the time. Oh crap! I love you. You're so beautiful. I love you, Bella. You're my love parents. So, hey, I love you too. Look so pretty. Mom made your belly with the pillow. Look, Mama made your belly. Look at that. Oh, Mama made your belly. You want some panio? Oh, you got your pally, blanket, and you got your, yeah, you have your pillow. Your pillow. Yeah, you have a comfortable bed over there. Look, sit on this. Look how comfortable that is, dude. No, ooh, that's a place for you. Yeah, Tula, you're part of our family. You're part of our family. You know that. This wolf pack here. Okay. So the unconventional attack would be to have a lax immigration system, which allows a lot of student foreign visas from enemy or potential enemy adversarial countries. And so that's the way the 9/11 hijackers were able to exploit many, many weaknesses in uh, immigration and student visas, and also exploit weaknesses in airport security to get box cutters on airplanes to hijack them. But how do they get compliance from the 9/11 victims on aboard the airplanes? Um, they tell them that they have a bomb once they have the box cutter. So that's how they're able to take over the planes and get into the cockpit. And then after that, they can just lock the door once they take in the command center, which is the cockpit of the airplane. And they threaten people with the bomb. So they just thought, well, so most people, they didn't know they were necessarily flying towards their deaths after letting the hijackers into the cockpits of the four airplanes, the four hijacked airliners, planes. Yeah, so they just thought, well, if we just do what the terrorists want, they'll let us go. It's like the basic flight or fight response. Um, Once the terrorists started to fly the planes into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon, United Flight 93 went down in Shanksville. Uh, Shanksville it's Pennsylvania, and because they found out that they were just going to be sent to, I guess, what was the supposed destination of the final hijacked plane? I think it was Chicago Sears Tower. I think that's the myth, that's the legend, but you know, I have to. I can't say that with all certainty that's where they were going to uh, suicide, murder the plane, crash the plane. Okay, that situation worked, but how am I going to get this moose too? I was trying to get everybody at once, but oh well. All right, we got the beef, and I am the chief, and then my boy's frozen over here, so uh, got my boy in suspended cryo, and then now he's going to die. Oh, let's get that great flame blade at it, my boy. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not like a ice warrior, so he doesn't die automatically. Oh, I got something for him. Yeah. I'll tell you about damage, boy. I'll show you damage, bitch. Ah, I think the reason Dr. Chris Martinson is bringing up the drone attack from Ukraine on the planes in Russia, in Moscow. I mean, in Russia. I'm sorry. Over the border, because it was, the operation was like amazing. Actually, they should also be talking about the Israeli operation was a very unconventional form of warfare, a manufacturing warfare at that. So it's much like in the fictional world of The Walking Dead, Eugene joins the Negan side, the saviors, and he betrays his community apparently because Negan likes him because he's really smart. So he is thought to have betrayed uh, his former allegiances, the communities of the kingdom and the Alexandria and Hilltop. Yeah, that's what it's called. In the show The Walking Dead. And so Negan wants Eugene because he knows how to produce bullets and they need ammunition to fight this war against the other communities to win it. So Negan thinks he can buy Eugene's brain to use him as a human resource to defeat all the enemies of the saviors. And in exchange, Negan's going to try to give Eugene resources and a career path. And Eugene normally he's very intelligent, but he doesn't understand women at all. So he gives him access to beautiful women for the first time in his life. Uh, and so, and then Eugene has electricity, and it seems like Eugene has flipped to the Savior's side, and because he has all the accoutrement, he has all the stuff, and so Negan tries to buy uh, Eugene's brain with stuff and sex and materials and booze and everything else, stuff that normally Eugene wouldn't have access to, and kind of power too. Kind of gives him a taste of power as well, and see if that will corrupt Eugene. But Eugene is incorruptible, though. It's the joke. So Eugene works on the bullets, but he makes sure that the bullets do not work for the saviors in the final confrontation. So he's been playing Negan this entire time, even though Negan could have killed Eugene at any moment if he found out about Eugene's brilliant plan. So when Negan and the saviors go to attack Rick and the Hilltop and the Alexandrians and the kingdom, all the bullets malfunction and blows off the hands and dismembers a lot of the saviors of Negan's army. Hey. Huh? In the plant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Outside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll look.
If there are, just go over and drop them down from the inside of the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, over the balcony.
Oh, did we go on the top patio last night?
I think right at first.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's get this some more stuff. All right. Oh. Huh? Dula? Oh, you're way in Tula? Okay. Oh. Ooh, my ass whooped. Okay. Mhm. Oh, my ass kicked. Shit. Oh. Shit. Why? Oh, let me try. Hey Tula, are you ready to weigh yourself? Okay, come help mama, okay? Hey baby. Oh. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, baby. Okay, let's weigh two. You sit on here. Right there. You don't even register. It's like you're not even here.
Well,
Oh.
I'll have to try on mine.
Okay.
But
Is it more sensitive down there? Oh, okay. All right. I know you. All right. So in a lot of ways, the Osama bin Laden, the Al Qaeda attack in 2001, September 11th, was kind of sophisticated because it exploited weaknesses. But the weakness of the plan, even though it was successful, is that it relied about 60% on fear of non-existent bombs, and that could have backfired. It did backfire for the terrorists, even though they brought down the World Trade Center and attacked the Pentagon, so they were successful with those objectives.
got it.
Oh, okay.
It says I'm 114.4.
Okay.
But I'm 215 even on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck. Good luck.
Tula too, Tula too. I love my baby. Tula, you got it? Go see Mama.
Yeah.
Look, Mama here.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott here. I need. Woo. Hey.
Oh, now she's sniffing out.
Hey.
Come here. No.
I'll get her. Dude. You got the monkey? The monkey.
Stay there, Bella. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, hold on. No. Where are you? Yeah.
Couldn't stand that for long. But your mom. Hey, hey, we're the Tulas. We like tooling around. Hey, stay right there, too.
No, no, sit. Sit. Good job. Okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Oh, get your arms off of it.
No, I'm not pushing
Oh,
down.
oh. What is that?
11.2.
11.2.
Yeah.
You got to be 11.5.
Oh.
Okay.
She's got to be 11.5 to get her pill?
think she has to be 11.5 to go to the next hill.
Oh,
She's 11.2.
okay. Tula is 11.2. I knew Tula would be a toot. Tula toot, it's gonna move ya. Tula poop, it gets right to ya. Tula poop, the fart is gonna move ya. Ooh. All right. Uh-uh. Ooh. Ah. Face the great blade. Ah. Shout.
Later again.
What was it?
They said 11.8 and then 12 pounds.
Oh, you gotta take her? Uh, shit. All right. Fuck. Just threw it down the mountain. Made me waste my shit, dude. All right. Use this crappy spear on him. You ain't even worth it, no. Yeah. Time for the demon carver. Demon. Ah. Hey. Looks like we win. Okay. All right. Okay, so for the time of September 11, 2001 terror attack, that was an unconventional attack. And a manufacturing attack is what Eugene does because he manufactures the bullets that malfunction in so that's a attack by manufacturing. It's not hacking, it's manufacturing. So the Israelis manufactured phones and knowingly gave it to members of Hezbollah in Syria, and the terrorists, they had no idea that their cell phones were rigged with explosives. And of course, they all exploded and they were decapitated, and severely damaged, and some were killed and injured, like Eugene does to the saviors in the Walking Dead show. Very similar concept of a manufacturing attack. One's real and then one's false. So you arm your enemy with malfunctioning stuff, and then it blows up because you've rigged it to blow up or malfunction. Okay, manufacturing attacks aren't always going to work if, let's say, the U.S. starts manufacturing its own stuff again, and then Americans mostly have made in America stuff, and it's not coming from China. So that reduces chance of a manufacturing attack from China. If the United States is economically and can manufacture its own goods and services on an industrial scale, like it did after World War II, or during World War II, and a bit after, until it sold until it was sold out, until it gave the manufacturing power to China and gutted the manufacturing base of the United States by outsourcing it across the globe to China and India in particular, because it was cheap labor and a lot of times slave labor and forced labor and very low paying labor. I don't really expect a manufacturing attack from China, the Chinese Communist Party, right now necessarily, but it's definitely something U.S. Government and security has to definitely, the U.S. president and Congress, and it's definitely something national security that is a national security issue, obviously. That's relying on one of our main adversaries for cheap goods is not good for American independence and security. So, all right. So the state of the art attack is what the Ukraine did to Russia and humiliated Vladimir Putin. They disguised the drones, kind of like, well, they didn't turn into mechs like Transformers, but it reminds me of that. And they loaded up all their drones that were loaded with bombs and disguised them as shipping. And then the drones were released, flew to the targets, and destroyed those expensive warplanes and bombers of Vladimir, the Russian, the Russian Air Force. And so, yeah. So the Israelis were able to carry out a devastating attack, almost 21st century Pearl Harbor like, against the Russian Federation and Vladimir Putin. So that's a drone attack like that hides itself in shipping is probably the way an enemy adversary will attack America, besides cyber attacks and um, so probably a terrorist or foreign adversary will try similar tactics to strike America or Israeli targets. Yeah. So I think that's why Dr. Chris Martenson is talking about it quite a lot, because he's like, oh, that's the next phase of warfare right there. Secret drone attacks, attack of the drones. And I guess I do agree with him. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem to be like the state of the art mode of attack for the 2020s and in the 21st century is and thousands of drones could be hidden in plain sight in a truck, in shipping, in cargo boats, et cetera, et cetera. So, or they could do a combination manufacturing and drone attack at the same time, because China still right now manufactures most Apple iPhones in China, right? So What if they rig that shit? Also, every single cell phone has location data for everybody. Yeah, so that's very bad. Yeah, you could use. Why wouldn't all technological abilities be combined together? And then, of course, you have autonomous machines that could attack, like in Terminator, like Skynet. So yeah, the dazzling possibilities for warfare in the future, in multiple theaters, multiple fronts, are dazzling in their complexity, uh, almost beyond belief. What can be possible in these particular times and in the future? So very scary, right? So um, yeah, cyber attack, manufacturing attacks, drone attacks. Um, but I have to go feed the dogs now. Uh, let's see here. I don't want to see what's in here. All right, that wood, baby. Get some of that wood. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Ooh. I sat by the fire. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. Okay, good. I do have a torch type ability now. Okay, good. Hallelujah. Oh, it's just a monster? Uh-oh. Let's see what this is then. Is he free yet? Uh-oh. He's free. I just freed a monster. Oh, a treasure chest. Oh, hey. Oh, let me see here. The dogs do want some food, I would assume soon. I would assume. Uh, oh, no, that's what I'm looking for, dude. Look for that stasis. Yeah, maybe some people don't think about cross technological fusion, but I do a lot, as a matter of fact. That multiple technologies would fuse together, and that some technologies uh, will be almost entirely new. Technological evolution. Oh, we'll call it fusolution, evolution and fusion, causing a neosynthesis. Neo as in new, synthesis as in a birth, a new age. This ain't our grandpa's world anymore, and it becomes evident day by day that we live. which will be a scary world for some, and it will be a cornucopia for others who understand. Or it could turn into a nightmarish 1984 Terminator type dystopia, Blade Runner type dystopia as well. All right, let's go feed the dogs. Yeah. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof. Yeah. Maybe kill a moose first? Hell yeah. Feed the girls, and then it's time to hit the Wheeler's Griller. We're going to have hamburgers tonight. Yeah, we don't have any hamburger buns, but those things are, chock full of bread and, anyway. Kind of too loaded with carbs. So, uh, especially the grocery store buns are like massive. So we'll just have some wheat bread toasted or something like that. So won't necessarily be a hamburger proper, pure Americana, but that's okay. Let's do it. My boy. How'd a rhinoceros get loose, Dom? Yeah. Triceratops got loose, Dom. Woolly mammoth and Triceratops had a baby. There you go. Oh, yeah. I guess people have forgotten all this AI stuff. They forgot about genetic science. Yeah. That's scary, too. That's getting into Michael Crichton levels right now. Bringing back dire wolves and bringing back. They're going to try to bring back a woolly mammoth next. Oh my god. Yeah, my idea for a sci-fi movie is that they find the blood of Jesus, and they like make a clone of Jesus, but it's like the Antichrist. It's like that'd be more like a scary movie. That would be more of a horror film. Uh-uh. Well, where would they look for the blood of Christ? Probably in Calgary or uh, the Shroud of Turin, the Spear of Destiny. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, I think Disney when they used the Epitherica or whatever it's called, the ancient machine, Aristotle. Uh, they tried to psych out in the cold open that they were going to do the Spear of Destiny, but Epicathera, is that what it's called? Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that ancient wheel that they found, the ancient machine that they're not supposed to, that the Greeks weren't supposed to have. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't call it the Wheel of Destiny. I would have loved that, being a wheeler. Oh, they called it the Dial of Destiny. Oh, that sucks. If they called it the Wheel of Destiny, I would have been like, yes, fuck yeah. Yeah. Oh well, some things don't work out. Like that movie sucked, anyways. Yeah, why would I want my name on a sucky movie anyhow? Or a shit Disney movie, a shitty Disney Indiana Jones Lucasfilm movie. Disney makes everything that was great shit nowadays these days. Oh man, I prefer to keep my knowledge of Indiana Jones in my childhood, 1981 to 1989, when I was 1 to 9 years old, respectively, and keep those happy memories of the Indiana Jones trilogy uh, in my heart, brain, and soul. The Dial of Destiny. Oh, that's garbage. Well, I do like the word destiny. Yeah, the destination. I dropped my sword. No. All right, time to feed the dogs. Y'all real hungry. It's almost 4:20. But hey, girl, how you doing, Tula? Well, we're not gonna have any marijuana. We're gonna have some food, okay? Yeah. When you're sitting all alone and you want to smoke a bowl, marijuana. That's not how the song goes. It's called Diarrhea. That's the original song. Oh, does it go all the way up? Like this wind flow up here? Flow me. Flow me. Yo. Yeah, I think that artificial intelligence warfare will be some of the most complex warfare in history, I think, in the future. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the apocalypse, though. That's what I'm afraid of. Like in the Terminator movies. Yeah. Are autonomous weapon systems a great idea? If they work, if they malfunction or want to wipe out humanity and look at us as a pest or a nuisance, then that's not so good. If they work for humans, maybe it works out well. But they turn on us, yeah, it's over. Game over. Speaking of which, game over. Here we go. Save it up.